day 19. I'm not sure what I said that was terribly funny, but something has struck Anne's funny bone about when I said, let's talk about gingerbread. She thought that was super funny. And she's like, why? And I said, because it's difficult. And I don't know
And
why.
I said, well, why are you difficult? And you're like, I'm just difficult.
Oh, I thought you said, why is it difficult? I have difficulty with gingerbread. You know how you see you know how you see all these people that make these that make these fantastic gingerbread villages and houses, and I think maybe I'm just not capable. I don't know. Sometimes you have to practice with like the graham crackers that are already cut, or is it better to just practice with gingerbread men and women and trees and, the cutouts? I am gingerbread. I'm challenged architecturally with gingerbread.
Okay, so it's not the general decorating or the baking, it is the architectural issues surrounding gingerbread houses.
Yeah.
So you
Maybe,
need some structural
yeah.
issues
Yeah.
resolved.
Yeah. It's true. However, one was it last year? Maybe it was last year or the year before. I really like those kits that you can get at like the big box stores. And it was a gingerbread Volkswagen bus. And I loved it. I loved it. I did the little flowers and the daisies.
Uh-huh.
And it had like the gingerbread was already stale and already created and stale.
Yeah.
And it had this like slots, where you could like go like that and it would all fit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It all fit together. Like, so I
Yeah.
didn't worry about that. So you just put it all together and then, decorate. And then it was a like a Volkswagen camper van. It was fantastic. It was like a hippie gingerbread. It was great.
Nice.
And of
Nice.
course, I don't care how stale it is. I will eat it. I'll eat Halloween candy that's 3 months old.
Because
Like
the sugar is the important part.
it's also about well, yes, what you said. But like at Easter time, when you have the marshmallow peeps in the package, I love them when they're stale. You just gotta poke a hole in that thing and leave it on top of the fridge to dry out.
That's how my mom used to do them too. She would open all the packages so they would get stale. And I don't think I ever had a fresh peep until I was in my teens because she would just stale and I was like, these are awful. These are gross. Why does anyone eat them? And then I had one straight out of a package and I was like, oh, they're delicious when they are not stale.
Oh, no, I love them
So
stale.
yeah, I don't get that at all. I
I
like
don't
them
like
fresh.
no.
Fresh.
No, it's too gooey. Anyway, so I'm fine with stale gingerbread and stale ginger.
Uh-huh.
Like after the frosting is set up and gotten crunchy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah. The hotel that we're in has a big gingerbread version of itself in the hotel lobby. And
Really?
I think they thought it would be a wonderful idea, but the execution is not so great. They have it under glass. Um,
So no one can go by and pick at it?
right, which I can understand. But it's also like whoever did it, I think, was just sort of phoning it in. Like it's really not super well decorated. It's like it's
Well, it is a hotel. Like, what can you do with that?
well, you would think like I don't know. Like, okay, yeah, I don't know. I would feel like if you were going to go to the trouble of making a gingerbread version of your place of business, that you would want it to be very well done.
Well,
And
yeah.
it's,
Maybe hang some greenery.
or
Yeah.
candies, or even just do a straight line. Like, figure out how to do a straight line with the icing.
Pipe a straight
Really,
line, people. Pipe a straight line.
like, and you could see where they like lifted it up, like
Oh, got a little
I'm
stringy.
like, okay.
Woo!
guys, let's just eat this one, start over. Let's just start over.
Because, Anne's a gingerbread critic.
Apparently, apparently. So are you making gingerbread houses
I
or a
I
house?
kinda want to, but I don't know. I don't know. My kids just came home, yesterday afternoon, so they're tired, and we'll
Yeah.
visit that topic after they've slept. Finals week was a bear. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring that up just now.
Let them
They'll be like,
recover.
"No. Something else I have to do? No.
No,
We don't wanna talk about it right now."
take it off the to-do list.
I might, just find myself another Volkswagen camper van to decorate by myself.
I started noticing that maybe 10 years ago, the whole kit thing where
Yeah.
they'll sell it to you and they'll have all the frosting and stuff with it. And I thought that's pretty
Cats.
clever because I know a lot of people don't do it because of the mess and
Yeah.
all of the work that goes into all the steps of it, you know?
Cats are a problem.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be.
I just had a flashback. We used to have, in another lifetime, before kids, this was seriously like 30 years ago, we had this nativity scene that was kind of, supposed to be authentic looking, and it had, like, little sticks, and it had, like, like, straw, and it had a thatched roof kinda thing, and it had, the little manger thing and a tiny little baby Jesus. So one time I come out in the morning, and the cat we had at the time, she was kinda little, she had, like, gotten rid of baby Jesus and everyone, swiped them all out of there and
Oh, wow.
curled up inside of the manger. Baby Jesus is, like, laying on the living room floor, and Mary and Joseph were, like, under the couch, and she's just curled up inside the manger, and I'm like, okay then."
Looks like a good spot to be in, you
I
know?
Yeah, we didn't even try to fight that. Baby Jesus and they all just got packed up, and the manger stayed a while.
There you go.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why I flashed back to that because it's difficult to do anything like that with cats.
Yeah. Yeah. Our
They're
cats,
naughty.
my mom was a big like tree tinsel person. And our cats would have tinsel coming out their heinies after Christmas or during the Christmas
Oh,
season. It
that's
was an
not a
extra
good
level of
thing. Yeah.
no, it's not a good thing.
Oh,
So we would have to try
no.
and keep them away. And then, just even without the tinsel, just the whole like, look at this new toy. All these toys dangling from a tree for me kind of
When we
thing.
were
Yeah.
when we were first married, we lived, I was a farm hand on
Hmm.
this cattle ranch in Oregon, and we lived on the property, we lived on the ranch with in a little, like, now you have to realize this was in the early '90s, and so
Uh-huh.
we lived in a 1972 single wide trailer on the ranch. And so because we didn't have any space, it was a single wide, so everything's long and narrow. We didn't have a space for our Christmas tree, and we had the cat with the, baby Jesus cat. And and so you know what I mean? And so I don't know where my husband found it, but he found like a half a tree. It was a half a tree where this half went against the wall and this half had the branches, and you just hung it up. You just, like, put that
Uh-huh.
thing up on the wall, like, high. And so we decorated it all and we plugged it in, and the cats were like, and they just stared at it, but they couldn't get it. I mean, they'd jump and they'd
Yeah.
miss and they'd jump and they'd miss. And I should have realized that the, nativity scene was going to be sacrificed because they were mad at us for that.
They're
But
bitter.
yeah, I always thought, well, where else? I mean, I don't even know what happened to the half a tree. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if
I was looking at a house listing the other day, and it was a sizable home, but they had an artificial tree, and they had it set up against the wall with only half of the branches and stuff on it.
yeah,
I was like, why? I sort of like I could understand if you had a small home why you
yeah,
would
like a
do
single
that,
wide trailer.
but it was like it was a big living room, and they only had like the half the tree set up on their artificial tree. It was interesting. It was an interesting choice. I don't know why.
So we have gotten the Christmas decorations out. That happened. I mean, obviously they haven't made it this far yet. Oh, except I
Your
made
little knitted Santas.
yeah, I made these several years ago. This I'll put the pattern down below in the video description. There are 7 of them with different patterns. I think I've made 3 of them and I gave one away, but I think they're cool.
They're
I mean,
very cool. And I
yeah,
remember you telling me about those a few years ago, and I bought
yeah,
the pattern. I got that far.
yeah. So, they're neat and I have what I did on the bottom was I just cut a little piece of cardboard to fit. You do the polyfill all the way, and then I put rocks in, clean rocks from the
Hmm.
driveway for weight because this too small for a golf ball. I usually use a golf ball like this. That gnome right there has a
Okay.
golf ball. But I just did some little pebbles that I washed, and then I just put the cardboard to fit before you close it up. So
Nice.
yeah, I love the pencil Santas. That kind of Norwegian vibe with the pencil Santas. Yeah. Anyway,
Mm.
so we'll see. The cats love those too, by the way. So you're at
Sorry, I got about 2 out of every 3 words for a little while there.
well, hopefully the recording caught it all. I think the recording would
I
have.
hope so too.
Yeah.
So I'm just nodding and thumbs upping. Yeah, great.
That's okay. I was just rambling on. It's fine.
I did get the pattern for those Santas though, and yeah, they're gorgeous. I one of these days. One of these days.
We all have a list of things we want to
Yeah,
do
I know.
one of these
Yeah,
days.
one of these days.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, we said yesterday we were going to do 2 back to back, and you had to do your heel flap, so you weren't able to knit your stripe. But you do have
I can show
desk
you.
ramen.
Yes. We'll just have a ramen replay. That's what we'll do.
There you go. Ramen replay. That was what you said.
Coming
Yeah,
up.
ramen replay.
Coming up. All right. So right now I have knitted, see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we had the
16
new
are
result.
knitted.
This is 17.
Yep.
Okay. And then here's 8.
Oh gosh. There's
There.
18.
So you can see 17 and 18.
Nice. Okay. And then we have one more day to come. This is fun because we get to see how long a stripe really is. Okay, neutral, neutral.
Oh,
Oh, that's surprising. I thought it was going to go more red.
no, it's like a gold, like a caramel gold color.
Interesting. Or like a peach.
Yes.
Very nice.
It is like a peach.
Very nice.
Yeah. Huh. See?
So you've got a lot of knitting to do before tomorrow. A heel flap and then all those stripes.
I'll get
No
there.
pressure.
I'll get
You'll be
there.
fine.
I'm just gonna
You'll be fine.
watch a show with my kids and
Yeah. Knit it all up.
I'll get there.
Okay.
Oh,
Day
that's nice. A
19.
spinning wheel.
Yeah. The 9 is the opening in the 9
Yeah,
is the wheel. So
nice.
this is a new maker. So this was what everything was supposed to be wrapped in, was this paper.
Oh, okay.
And it was supposed to be opaque. But it was not opaque. When I put it in, you could see the colors right through this. So these are all double wrapped, so you can't see the colors. But then I had to order more, and then it got lost. And anyway, but this was the original plan.
Okay.
So we're into the original plan now.
Nice.
See, you can totally see the color through. So we're on to a new maker today, and our new maker is Jamieson of Shetland. I got to poof it back up a little bit. Hold on, because, oh, it jumped. So this is Jamieson's of Shetland. Shetland Spindrift, which is their 2-ply jumper weight yarn. And you can see it's surf, so it has like different shades of blue and
Yeah,
white in it.
that's cool.
Very nice. So new maker today.
I knitted a hat with that once. It was wonderful.
Yeah,
With the spindrift. Yeah, it's great.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
And by the way, if you're in the States and you're interested in getting that, there is a stockist in the States. There are 2, I think, that I
Oh,
know of.
there's multiple. Yeah, if you go to the Jamiesons because Jamiesons of Shetland cannot sell directly to the United States or Canada. They have a distributor. It is what's that company in Nevada?
Jimmy Beans?
Jimmy Beans runs it now. It's they have the distributorship for it.
Okay.
So, but Jamieson's of Shetland, if you go to their website,
Mhm.
they have a list of all the stockists in the US and Canada that you can order directly
Yeah.
from.
And
So,
yeah, and I know that one of them is Schoolhouse Press, Meg Swanson.
yes,
You
yeah.
yeah.
And I will say shop around because there are the different stockists have them sometimes at dramatically different price points.
Yeah, it's worth research.
So,
Mhm.
so it's worth looking into them.
For sure.
People ask me, which one do you buy? I go to Shetland several times a year, so I just buy directly. So I can't recommend one over the other.
And
Yeah,
I just look around, and you can get a list of the stockists, like Anne said, and I'll put a link down
yeah,
below for Jamieson's of Shetland, so you can do that. So wonderful. All right. Well, we look
yeah.
forward to hearing more, seeing more of your
More
adventures,
adventures.
and having more clips that you send me. That's really cool that you're able to do that.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, no clips on this one, but there should be clips for tomorrow's
all right.
coming through. Okay.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.